two. Peter Shilton with the goal kick. Houghton. Rush outpaces right, and it's Rush. A penalty. A penalty. Mark Wright pulling back. Ian Rush, an obvious penalty. And Liverpool have a chance to take a 7th-minute lead ahead from the penalty spot. Unless Peter Shilton can make a brilliant save. And it's right in the corner. A beautifully taken penalty. And so Derby County really on the rack after 7 minutes. The shame of it is that Derby County have made such a spirited start. Mark Wright going up there to try and atone for his mistake, which led to the penalty. Mick Harford. Saunders trying to get on the end of it. Saunders wriggling his way through. And that was Ian Wilson. But Mike Hooper, the pass out to Steve Nicol. And there's Barnes, beating right. No penalty this time. Ray Houghton. Out by Geraint Williams. Not too far though. Burrows heads it back in. Mark Wright for Derby County. And that was Ian Rush with a good effort on the turn just over the Derby bar. And taking it up. And a good ball there for McMinn. Penalty. Hooper on McMinn, a penalty. So Dean Saunders now. Can he equalise in the 20 minutes? After 20 minutes. It's there. Dean Saunders in the 21st minute equalises from the spot. Might have beaten Barnes. Gillespie now for Liverpool. Mulby. Sage, but he's beaten by Beardsley, and it's Rush to Barnes, to Rush, and a great save by Shilton, but he's there. A great save by Shilton from Rush, but Barnes was there to pick up the pieces, and Liverpool in the 23rd minute are back in front. Derby County 1, Liverpool 2. Saunders, he knocks it inside for Harford. Harford surrounded by Liverpool defenders to Saunders. Saunders with a shot. Just over Mike Hooper's bar. Scythe finds Wilson, leaves it to Wright. And there's Dean Saunders. And he shoots straight to the goalkeeper, but Saunders was offside. Sage, robbed by Beardsley, and a beautiful pass to Nicol. Nicol onside because he was in his own half. Nicol going all the way. Toss comes over, out by Wright, only to Gillespie. And that was a brilliant save by Peter Shilton. Mulby only finds Gillespie. Out now to Rush. Good touch on to Nicol. Gillespie going outside him. Nicol cuts inside. Nicol with a shot. And it's a good double save there by Shilton from Nicol in the first instance. And then the header by Peter Beardsley. Filled on, making sure that the Derby players are well away. This is Beardsley. And it's there. Superb goal by Ian Rush. Derby County sucker punch there. And so Derby County's mountain becomes even harder. Ian Rush scoring in the 40th minute of the first half. It's Gillespie, cross to Ted McMinn, first time pass, good one. That's Harford, but just wide of the right-hand post of Mike Hooper. Good effort by Mick Harford. Gary Micklewhite, Mick Harford, good control, but it's tackled by Burrows, and it's Ablett forward for Liverpool, but picked up by Mark Wright. That's Peter Beardsley. Oh, I thought there, made a present of it to Peter Shilton. Seemed to take pity on Derby there, but Mark Wright certainly didn't see. Beardsley taking the attack. Barnes streaking through, Barnes. And it's there! It's there, Barnes outpacing the Derby defence. Beating Shilton on his near post. Barnes' second goal. Coming in the 3rd minute of the second half. The score, Derby County 1, Liverpool 4. Left to Peter Beardsley. Good pass in for John Barnes. Beautiful ball over to Mel Sage. Barnes now. Back for Nicol. And it's there. Steve Nicol took a wicked deflection, but that's what it's like when you're at the bottom. Nothing goes right. And the 5th goal goes in and will be credited to Steve Nicol. And that is baseball ground. Geraint Williams. Nicol White tackled by Barnes, and a beautiful through ball by Beardsley to Rush. Mark Wright forced it out, but Steve Staunton picks up. Derby in all sorts of disarray here, and it's almost a spectacular goal there by David Burrows, but went right across the face. Barnes now to Houghton. Barnes again. Barnes on the hat-trick, but here comes Nicol. And it's there. Nicol again. That coming 23 minutes into the second half. I beg your pardon, 18 minutes into the second half. We're not gone that far yet. Williams back to Forsyth. Nick Harford, but intercepted by Staunton. Staunton going there. Ian Rush onside. Ian Rush. Cross for Steve Nicol. On the deflection of Steve Cross for a corner. That could have been Nicol's hat-trick. Nicol and Houghton there. Ray Houghton chips it in for Peter Beardsley. Steve Cross behind him. Back for Houghton. Houghton over to the far post. Gillespie hooks it back. And there's Beardsley, misses it. Beardsley misses it. Both Beardsley and Peter Shilton end up in the back of the net. Good. Voice it probably was for Derby. Trevor Ebenell on that pass from Micklewhite. Placed by Ablett. Inside for Micklewhite. Micklewhite with the centre. Here comes Ted McMinn. Good move by Derby. Fated for Ronnie Moran. Saunders now. And a good save by Hooper. Ted McMinn on the ball. Scott Houghton up in support. Beardsley with a cross. Out by Steve Cross. Gary Gillespie. And Rush straight at Peter Shilton. Beardsley to Houghton. Houghton into Barnes. Back here by Barnes, and Houghton's there. And it's there. A beautiful goal right by Ray Houghton, right on the 90th minute. 7-1. Liverpool. And who can deny them? Derby County, a beleaguered, well-beaten side here at the baseball ground. And as I said earlier, that equals the 7-1 thrashing in the second division by Middlesbrough in 1959. And there it is, full time. Derby County 1, Liverpool 7. Jan Mulvey opened the scoring in the 7th minute from the penalty spot. Dean Saunders equalised from the penalty spot in 21 for Derby. But Liverpool had a half-time lead of 3-1 thanks to goals by Ian Rush in 40 and John Barnes prior to that in 23. John Barnes added his second in 48 minutes. Steve Nicol nicked up with 2 goals in the 56th and 63rd minute to make the score 6-1. And then we had that goal by Ray Houghton in the 90th minute for the 7-1 scoreline.